Oh my, herper derper. What's up guys, Mairusu here, welcome to Her Tears Were My Light, a game made by NaNoRenO. She's made amazing games in the past, and I highly recommend you check out the series Lonely Wolf Treat, which is one of my favourites. I'll link that in the description down below. This is one of her older games, but I have been thinking of playing this for quite some time, so we're just going to get to it today and finally try it out here. So yeah, what's cool about this is the fact that you know, you make choices, yada yada, but if there's an outcome you don't like, you could sort of rewind what you did and go back and forward in time. Something crazy like that. I'm not quite sure how it works, so we're going to get into it, cut out the jibber jabber here, and let the game show us itself. Sure thing. Okay, darkness. Darkness and nothing. In all directions. At some point I started thinking, shouldn't there be something here? Something anywhere? Those were the thoughts I had before, and I did find something before. So I started looking, and I was looking for that light. And as I wondered, I spotted it in the distance. Aw, hi, how are you? You're so cute! A trail of burning bright lights. They travelled out and away. The steady glow piercing tiny holes in the darkness. They fascinated me. I decided I'd walk until I reached the source. So this is her talking right now, I guess, sure. So we're that cutesy character. Aw, who are you? Okay, so yeah. That was us speaking, and now she's found this girl here. I found a girl. She was sitting on a bed of these stars. It was a beautiful sight. Oh, I swear she upset where you can't go. You doing around there? Oh, someone's here. What should I say to her? Are you crying? Excuse me, but have you been crying? I felt so lonely. I just can't seem to stop. But now someone's here. I didn't think someone would come, but you're here. I'm so happy. If you're happy, then stop crying. Honestly, Space. Huh? How do you know my name? I don't know. It just slipped out. So yeah, her name is Time. And like I said, we can rewind, go forward, blah, blah, blah. So that's why we can do that, because we are, I guess, literally time. I suppose. Time and space. Alright, alright. How did I know her name? She never told it to me, but something about her feels so familiar, like an old friend. This isn't fair. I didn't even get to introduce myself. And now I have to ask you for your name. It's Time. 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 What are you doing? Saying it 8 times to help me remember. 8 on its side is infinity. That's how I'll never forget. I see. So, Time, where did you come from? I don't know. The start, I guess. If I had to give it a name, I'd call it the start. The start? Yes, it would make sense to begin at the start. Does that make where we are now the middle? But you started here, didn't you? I don't know if we can call it the middle. We can. This place has changed. Has it? Yes, you're here with me now, Time. So before it's the start, and now it's the middle. It made sense in its own way. This girl was very straightforward. So if there's a beginning, is there an end? Who knows? Probably. Aren't I Time? I should know all these things. You know, being Time and all that good stuff. I guess I'm Time who doesn't know time itself and what the ball's time is or something. I don't know. Probably. It would make sense for that to be the case. You think so too? I wonder what it's like. What if the end is sad? The start was lonely. Will the end be lonely too? No, don't cry! Don't get upset, girl! I don't want that! You cry a lot, don't you? Yes, because look, whenever I do, these stars come out. I'd already noticed, but maybe it'd be rude to point that out. I can't really explain it, but somehow they make me feel a little less lonely. So, from the start, you've just been here making stars? Yes, you see, where there is nothing, I want to put something. Does that make sense? Yeah, I guess it does. What kinds of things do you do, Time? I control time and do timely things, of course. Or I just move the universe, as it's saying here. I can make the universe move forwards, backwards. I can jump to any moment I've already experienced. Wow, that sounds like hard work. Making stars sounds harder to me. Hey, don't start crying just to prove how easy it is, okay? Huh? How did you know what I was about to do? That's my power. You already cried before, so I went back to the moment before you did it in order to stop you. Wow, you're incredible, Time. It was nothing, really. You know something? I only just met you, but it feels like we've always known each other. I did know your name from the first moment I saw you, so maybe your feeling is true. But I can't remember talking with you like this before now. Just like I can't remember crying before you changed what happened. It must be a paradox. Hey, how did you find me in the first place? I just followed your stars and here we are. Oh, that means, hey, if we ever get separated, I can just cry. That way you'll always be able to find me. Sure, but I don't know if I like the thought of making you cry. I wouldn't have to as long as you're here with me. I'm kind of afraid to go back, being alone. Alright, I'll stay. It doesn't seem like there's anyone else out there anyway, so I have no reason to leave. Huh? Anyone else? Oh no. If there is someone else out there, don't you think we should try looking for them? Maybe? I don't know. Sure, maybe? You don't want them to feel lonely, do you? Exactly. I'm so happy you understand, Time. Alright, sure. Aw, look at them, dear. They're so adorable. Time and space, they were always meant to be. Of course, we wandered into the void together to see if we could find anything else out there, but all we found was darkness. And the more darkness we found, the more space would cry. I didn't like seeing her cry. I didn't want her to feel lonely. Much to my relief, she agreed to rest when I suggested it. Sure. I closed my eyes for a while, but when I opened them again, I was back in the dark. Space? No response. Oh dang, memory saved, she's gone. What happened? All the stars are gone too. Did I make a mistake? I rewind from here to before I close my eyes. Okay, so this is where the mechanic comes into play. Sure. I won't close my eyes this time. Like, that's awesome. Like, it completely changes when we go back. I won't close my eyes this time. I have to pay attention so I don't miss what caused everything to go black. Time? You look so serious all of a sudden. Something strange happened, but I don't know what it was. Something strange? Scanning the cosmos, I noticed something seemed to be blotting out a group of stars in the distance. I spotted the anomaly. Dang, oh hi! You're right there! Are you another bay to be had? Most likely this is a Nom Nom Nami game, guys, where all the bays are to be had. If you're looking for bays, come to Nom Nom Nami. She's got all the bays for you, she sure does. I could just barely make it out against the dark background of the void. There was someone out here after all. As soon as they noticed I spotted them, they disappeared. Kinda slightly creeped out right now. What kind of bee was that, guys? I don't know. I squinted toward the area they'd been standing only a moment before, thinking I could easily find them again at such a distance. But very suddenly... Oh, hi! Oh, you're right next to space there! You're gonna do some kind of evil antics towards space? Maybe. She appeared right behind space. What are you? Nil? Oh! They fused together? That ain't gonna be good! She phased right through space, somehow erasing her from existence. The stars around us dimmed and faded as she disappeared. Can I rewind it back? What if I rewind it back right now? I don't want to just yet, I want to see what happens. This is what had happened before. This is what I'd missed by taking my eyes off of her. It was awful. I wanted it to stop. Where space once stood before me, there was now only nil. What have you done to space and the stars? You took away all the beauty, now all that's left is the void. But it's beautiful like this too, isn't it? No, I don't like it. Bring back space. Bring back our stars. If that's how you feel, I'll lock you in this moment until you understand. Dang! No! I won't accept this. But what can I do? If I return to the start, if I start over now, I could change this. Otherwise, I'll be trapped in this loop. No. Okay, so can I just get back? Okay, so here we go. This is different. I restarted the whole thing, erased the timeline or reset the timeline, And of course, Time already knew what was gonna happen, so now she's trying to prevent it, yada yada. I held her hand so that Neil wouldn't be able to sneak up on us. Our fingers interlaced so easily. It was as if they belonged together like this, but that was impossible. That feeling, even if it didn't make any sense, only made me hold tighter. As long as I held on to space, Neil wouldn't be able to take her away. We could lay here and admire the stars together and never do anything else. I'd be satisfied just like this. Aw, so adorable. Time, can I ask you something? What is it? What happened before? What was it that you came back in order to change? I already told you, we got separated. I know, but I definitely would have been crying if that happened. Couldn't you have followed my stars? I couldn't. You weren't able to make them anymore. That's terrible. Yeah, it was. I'm glad you came back, even if we couldn't find each other. I'd want to change that too. This is so adorable. Hopefully nothing bad happens. We lay there in silence for a while. I had the feeling space could sense I was waiting for something. She didn't ask for that. As long as I held on to her, she had nothing to worry about. Surely she was watching us from somewhere the light from space stars didn't reach. I wanted to be ready. I wanted to be able to stop her when she appeared. Is she still gonna appear though? But we fell asleep. Oh, this probably ain't good. You're kidding! She still managed? No! I let it happen again! I've lost space again! Time. Don't go back anymore. Why are you doing this? She's just going to trap me here again, isn't she? Stay. Dang! Okay, so we reset again, of course. I'm loving the mechanics of this game, by the way. And yeah, here we are with another outcome. So let's see what happens here. Hopefully things are all good this time. I told Space about the other versions of our meeting that I knew of. I told her that Neil was somehow able to limit my power, chopping in loops and keeping me from rewinding far enough to stop her whenever she appeared. And Space wanted to help. She said if we worked together, we might have a chance. It was better than trying to fight this monster on my own. Okay. Neil seems to only appear when we let our guard down. I tried waiting before, but we fell asleep. Then we have to make the first move, but what should we do? I don't know. If I could go back far enough, just enough to know exactly what's going to happen, so that I'd be able to fix it, The only way I've been able to learn anything is through seeing you get taken away. I don't want to watch that happen again. Time? You're working hard, aren't you? I want to help. Oh, so cute! Love these moments here, like the full screenshots and all that. Just so adorable. What else do I say about it, guys? It really is just adorable, dang it. I don't want you to feel alone. I'm still here, so I hope I can do something for you. We stayed like this for a while. She was warm. It felt nice. I considered pausing the universe here in this moment. That's what you should do, so she don't get taken away. Just pause everything, dang it. And then you get that adorable hug forever and always. It's a win-win situation. After all, moving forward could cause something awful to happen again, and it was up to me whether or not to let this path play out. But I knew I didn't have to be afraid because I wasn't alone. There she is again though. But she's shown herself, but not taken away this time. Knew I'd already shown herself. Why are you doing this? This is Neil. Why do you look like me? You're the copy. Why would you stay erased? Oh dang, okay. She's intervening this time. Space, run. I'll stop her. But I don't want to be separated from you. It's only temporary. I promise I'll be able to find you later, so get out of here. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh dang, she actually disappeared. Was hugging the ultimate weapon? Maybe she's a tsundere. Giving that tsundere a little bit of love. They love it, but they try to show that they hate it. They sure do. In an instant, Neil's body blinked out of existence. She slipped through my grasp. Memory saved again and again. Okay, let's actually save it here. Or do we... okay, let's actually legitimately save it. If I can. The game always saves you. The save points are completely... Okay. Maybe I can. Whatever, I'll just return. And once again, space was gone. Was there nothing I could do? Neil had beaten me no matter what I tried. My attempts to change fate were only hurting space again and again. Time. Why won't you look at me? You keep taking space away. Of course I wouldn't want to look at someone who'd do that. You're crying for her? I felt so overwhelmed by her hopelessness. I barely noticed my tears. How strange I thought for me to cry so easily. Space was always the one who... And there it was again, a feeling I'd known her for so much longer than I possibly could have. I didn't understand these feelings. Aren't you going to reset again? What's the point if you're always... Again, she said again. Then she remembers the other times that I asked you before, what are you? I am nil, emptiness, void, whatever you want to call me. Wherever there is something, I want to make it nothing. Does that make sense? So she's completely the opposite of Space. Because she said she was a clone. So that's like her negative version, I guess. Because Space wants to make something out of nothing, where she wants to make nothing... No. Wait. Space wants to make nothing into something, and she wants to make something into nothing. Okay. Wherever there's something, I want to make a nothing. Does that make sense? Why do you want to do that? You exist just to take space away? Space exists to take me away. Why can't you understand? Must I explain it to you? Time. Please, listen. Maybe I should just explain? Sure. You're still here? You really listen to me? Just say what you want to say. Fine. If I know why she's doing all this, I'll be able to think of a way to stop her, but there's another feeling in my heart when I look at her. Sympathy? Why? Yeah, maybe if we just listen to her, she's probably got some sort of past going on, you know? In the very, very beginning, I was alone. There was only me, and the thick, empty, infinite darkness that surrounds us now. At some point, I thought, I wanted there to be more than just that. That's when I changed from nothing to something. It was also when you first appeared, Time. Oh, may, oh, may. We kind of got created together. Oh, from that point on, it felt like we were all there ever was, and all there ever would be. One time and one space and no one else. We had so much fun together. I thought it would last for all eternity. But then, my light faded, and you stopped. You stopped, but I was still here. I was still here, but you're around to be with the light I'd left behind. Oh, so kind of split then. So, yep, space has a good side and a bad side. Okay. I waited for the end to come again, thinking maybe I could reach you there. But whenever it came, you would just rewind again, to be with another new me, another new space. It made me so jealous. I waited so long for you to finally find me, but how could you? I couldn't cry, I couldn't create any light of my own for you to follow. You found new lights, her stars. You forgot about me. How could that be true? I don't have any memories like that. There's no way I would forget about space. But you did, again and again. She always returns to nothing, to me, and you always go back to the beginning. You never stay with me, you always want to stay with space, but not nil. It's because my darkness isn't as beautiful. You always choose those stars over me. I erased everything, all of the universes, and started over with just one for you and me. So she's jealous, man! What? She wanted Time to be with her all this time. That's why she was taking away space. I feel kind of bad for her, guys, I do. But space is always there too, and you always go to her. Is that why I can't remember it? Because you erased the universes that held those memories? Do you know what all the universes are now? It's you and space together, and I'm alone. That's why. That's why I wanted to bring you to the end faster. I even learned how to stop you from rewinding. When I erased her, I could finally reach you, but you only got mad at me. I'd finally said everything right, but you didn't understand anything at all. I was stupidly hoping you would remember everything if you could just see me again. I was so angry when you didn't. How could I recall memories that were erased unless... these feelings in my heart? I still can't stop you from resetting. I can't stop you from doing what's always brought you closer to her. You've been going farther and farther away. I didn't know what to do anymore. I didn't want to have to explain it all to you like this. I wanted you to remember on your own, but I can't take this anymore. Oh, dang, memories saved no story, nil. Even if those memories were erased from me, it still left an impression in my heart, and that impression, that love has driven my every action up to this point. But you and space are connected. All of my memories of you were with who space is now. That's how I got it confused. I don't want to hear that. Thanks to you, I finally understand what I've been feeling all along, and it's that you are someone who is very precious to me. Even if those feelings were projected onto a you who wasn't you anymore. I'm sorry, Neil. You're so mean. You treated me like I was the bad one. I was the one who messed up from the start. Can you forgive me? All I wanted was to be at your side again, and to forget about me. I wouldn't forgive you so easily. That's fine. I'll work hard to make it all up to you. Good. You have all of eternity to do that. Just the two of us. Dang, okay. Just the two of us, huh? It's fine like this. I have to go back. So I say, I have to go back? I have to go back? I'm sorry, Neil. I promised Spacer would go back to her. No, why? Am I not enough for you? Staying here with me and forgetting a part of you again, and I don't want that. I'm not going to leave any part of you all alone. Do you understand? I do understand, but I still don't like it. What can I do in order for you to accept this then? If you're really serious, return to the beginning. I want to start over with you. But instead of looking for space first, you have to find me instead, okay? Do you promise you'll come to me first? Dang, okay. Let's try that. Yeah, I promise to come and find you. Good, it's a promise. Alright now, I'll see you again soon. Okay, that's so interesting. So let's go back and do all this again. Sure. You found me. I promised I would. You also promised we'd never be apart, and you promised I was the only one you'd ever love, and you promised... Hold on. You're talking about a version of me who's not around anymore. I personally haven't promised you anything like that. Forgetting about it is no excuse. I'm still holding you to everything you said in the past. You're pretty strict. This is your punishment for everything you put me through. Fine, as long as you don't start making things up to get to me to do whatever you want. I'll be fair. Are you ready to meet Space? No, she isn't going to like me. She won't remember what you did before, and if we told her, I think she'd understand how you felt. What's wrong? You really don't want to meet her? It's not that, it's just... Do we have to go right away? I still haven't forgiven you yet. So that's how it is. Maybe if you give me a kiss. Okay! On the cheek? A peg on the lips? Okay! Perhaps I'd forgive you a little bit. You're really cute. I know. Oh my, herber derber! You'd fallen right back into the place, and as if it'd never been gone. Her touch felt so familiar. How could I ever forgotten it? We must have had a million of these kind of encounters before. Why else would it have felt so natural? Every moment like this, that was lost to me. I'd have to make new memories to replace them one by one. Oh, these stars. They don't feel lonely. Their light feels happy. Oh, someone's here? Oh, dang. True beginning. Yeah, boy. All right. Is this the good end? Bad end? I don't know. Probably not the bad end. What am I on about? Okay, but we got an ending, nonetheless. But what kind of ending? Is there any other endings? That's what I was trying to get at a minute ago. I don't know why I said bad ending. Of course, it's somewhat of a happy ending, but it's just like the best ending to be had. I don't know. Is there other endings? I don't know. So there is other endings to be had. There's 2 more, in fact, and there's also a memory that we didn't quite get. But I am quite satisfied with the ending we did get. But if you guys want me to check the other stuff out for another video, then definitely let me know in the comments. But for now, we are going to end it. We ended up, you know, living happily together for all eternity with Neil in space. What an ending, guys. Like I said, pretty satisfied with that. But anyway, I'm going to end it here. Like I said, if you want me to check out the other endings, we'll do it in maybe another video. I don't know. But another fantastic experience made by NaNoRenO. Definitely check out her works on itch.io and all that good stuff, guys. I'll leave a link to this game in the description down below. Just a really cute story, you know, just absolutely fantastic artwork, great music, all that good stuff. As always saying great stuff about NaNoRenO's games because they're always just flipping incredible. Anyway, guys, enough of the jibber jabber here. Did really enjoy this one. Hopefully you guys did too. If you did, smack that like button. But most importantly, thank you for even watching today, and I'll see you in the next one.